As a neuroscientist deeply invested in understanding the intricate relationships between our nervous system, hormones, and physical performance, I find the question of increasing physical strength while losing fat without sacrificing muscle mass to be a fascinating area of study. This complex interplay of physiological processes involves not just our muscles and fat cells, but also our brain's role in regulating metabolism, motivation, and the endocrine system. Let's dive into the neuroscience and physiology behind this goal, exploring evidence-based strategies that can help you achieve this delicate balance. First and foremost, it's crucial to understand that our bodies are hardwired for homeostasis, a state of equilibrium. When we attempt to alter our body composition by losing fat and gaining strength, we're essentially challenging this homeostatic state. This challenge triggers a cascade of neurological and hormonal responses that we can leverage to our advantage if we understand them correctly. One of the key players in this process is the hypothalamus, a region of the brain that acts as a master regulator of our endocrine system. The hypothalamus influences the release of hormones that are critical for both fat loss and muscle preservation, such as growth hormone, testosterone, and cortisol. By implementing specific strategies, we can optimize the functioning of the hypothalamus to support our goals. Let's start with resistance training, which is arguably the most potent stimulus for increasing physical strength and preserving muscle mass during a fat loss phase. When we engage in resistance exercise, we're not just working our muscles, we're also sending powerful signals to our nervous system. These signals trigger the release of neurotransmitters and hormones that promote muscle protein synthesis and fat oxidation. Interestingly, the type of resistance training we perform can have different effects on our nervous system and consequently our results. High-intensity, low-volume training like heavy weights with fewer repetitions tends to activate our sympathetic nervous system more intensely. This fight or flight response leads to greater neural drive to our muscles, potentially resulting in increased strength gains. On the other hand, moderate intensity, higher volume training, which involves more repetitions with moderate weights, may lead to greater metabolic stress and muscle hypertrophy. To optimize both strength gains and fat loss, I recommend incorporating both types of training into your regimen. This approach, often referred to as undulating periodization, keeps your nervous system adaptable and prevents the plateaus that often occur with more monotonous training programs. Now, let's address the critical role of nutrition in this process. While it might seem counterintuitive, maintaining a slight caloric deficit is necessary for fat loss. However, the key is to ensure this deficit isn't so severe that it triggers excessive muscle breakdown. This is where the concept of protein leverage comes into play. Protein leverage refers to our body's tendency to prioritize protein intake over other macronutrients. By consuming adequate protein that ranges from 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight, we can satisfy our body's protein needs while still maintaining a caloric deficit. This approach helps preserve muscle mass and supports the neuromuscular adaptations necessary for strength gains. Moreover, protein consumption stimulates the release of hormones like peptide E and glucagon like peptide 1, which signal satiety to our brain. This neurological feedback loop can help manage hunger and make it easier to adhere to a calorie-restricted diet without feeling deprived. Sleep is another crucial factor that's often overlooked in the pursuit of strength and fat loss. During deep sleep stages, our body releases significant amounts of growth hormone, which plays a vital role in muscle repair and fat metabolism. Additionally, adequate sleep helps regulate the hormones ghrelin and leptin, which control hunger and satiety signals in our brain. To optimize sleep for your goals, aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which in turn optimizes hormone release patterns. Exposure to bright light early in the day and avoiding blue light in the evening can further enhance this circadian regulation. Now let's discuss the role of stress management in this process. Chronic stress can significantly impair our ability to lose fat and gain strength by elevating cortisol levels. While acute stress can be beneficial for performance, chronic elevation of cortisol can lead to muscle catabolism and increased fat storage, particularly in the abdominal area. Implementing stress reduction techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even cold exposure can help modulate our stress response. These practices activate the parasympathetic nervous system, often referred to as the rest and digest system, which counteracts the catabolic effects of chronic stress. Interestingly, cold exposure such as cold showers or ice baths has been shown to activate brown adipose tissue, a type of fat that burns energy to produce heat. This activation can potentially increase overall metabolic rate, supporting fat loss efforts while preserving muscle mass. Another often overlooked aspect of increasing strength and losing fat is the role of non-exercise activity thermogenesis. NEAT refers to the energy expended for everything we do that isn't sleeping, eating, or intentional exercise. By increasing your daily movement through activities like walking, taking the stairs, or even fidgeting, you can significantly increase your overall calorie expenditure without risking muscle loss. From a neuroscientific perspective, increasing meat also has the benefit of enhancing brain-derived neurotrophic factor production. BDNF is crucial for neuroplasticity and has been linked to improved mood and cognitive function. This improvement in mental state can indirectly support your fitness goals by enhancing motivation and adherence to your training and nutrition plan. Lastly, it's important to understand the role of recovery in this process. Recovery isn't just about resting, it's an active process where your body repairs and adapts to the stresses placed upon it. This is where practices like proper hydration, foam rolling, and active recovery sessions come into play. Hydration is particularly crucial, as even mild dehydration can impair cognitive function and physical performance. Try to consume at least 3 to 4 liters of water per day, adjusting for climate and activity level. Proper hydration supports optimal nervous system function, which is essential for strength development and metabolic processes. Foam rolling and other forms of self-myofascial release can help manage the tension in your fascia, the connective tissue that surrounds your muscles. This practice can enhance blood flow and potentially improve the neural signaling to your muscles, supporting both recovery and performance. In conclusion, increasing physical strength while losing fat without sacrificing muscle mass is a complex but achievable goal. By understanding and leveraging the intricate interplay between our nervous system, hormones, and physical processes, we can optimize our approach. Remember, consistency is key in this process. The adaptations we're seeking occur over time as our body responds to the consistent signals we provide through our training, nutrition, and lifestyle choices. Stay patient, stay consistent, and trust in the incredible adaptability of your neurobiology to support your fitness journey.
If you have watched until the end of this video and think you've learned anything new or anything of value, please don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the videos. Don't forget to press the bell icon as well. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.